Hello. Once again I come before you as a representative of the Illuminati. You may call me the Man. Well, this week's topic comes to us from Iceland. Apparently, after about 1,000 years after Christianity came to its shores, the people of Iceland, or at least some of them, have decided they're going to build a temple to the Norse gods. Now, the name of the group is almost unpronounceable if you're not born in Iceland or some sort of place like that. So I'm not even going to try to attempt it. However, they are putting forth a kind of mixed messages, really. They're building this temple to this ancient religion that they don't really believe in, according to what they said. And, you know, a cynical person would think it's probably just a grab for money. I mean, after all, they need about $12 million to build this thing that's going to seat about 250 people. It's a round circle, kind of submerged a bit, you know. And anyway, it's one of those old worship halls, you know, the old-time kind of hall the Vikings kind of liked. And so, but we are not cynical people here in the Illuminati. And as my longtime viewers know, there's something else behind it. Now, ever since the Large Hadron Collider went offline, Odin has popped into my office at least once a week, except for the time that I was gone doing the apology tour after we got hacked. You know, there's a whole bunch of videos that go into all that. So, you know, I feel free to look at them and kind of catch up. But he's been pressing for more of a presence in our dimension. To that end, he sent his son Thor. And how appropriate that it's Thursday that I'm recording this. Thor's Day. He never lets me forget that either. But anyway, he sent his son Thor to Iceland to try to convert some people back to the old ways, the old religious ways. Now, apparently, you know, it's going to be very similar to what they used to do, except these days, most people don't like to sacrifice animals. And so, it's going to be a little Viking light, you know. There's not going to be any kind of mutilation or anything that goes along with that, and they don't really expect Odin or Thor to dress up in Viking clothes and show up in the middle of them and, I don't know, heal people or hit people with hammers. I don't really know exactly what Thor was supposed to have done at that time. He's quite the drinker, I can tell you that. He's a party animal, and I don't know, maybe it's just a big excuse to get together for a huge party, in which case, hey, you know, the world's tough enough. Maybe that's not a bad idea. But anyway, yeah, so a lot of people have wondered about that. You know, is it just a grab for money? A lot of people equate religion, especially organized religion, with a money grab. And in this case, you know, it's not actually really all about that. There is, of course, a monetary component to it. No, it's Thor. It's Thor and Odin, up to their old tricks, trying to get more of a foothold in our world. Very soon, the Large Hadron Collider will come back online and shut that door. So I'm looking forward to that, because you ever sit down there and watch all those cat videos on YouTube? I mean, I know it's a waste of time and everything, but you know, I'm under a lot of pressure. I have a lot of irons in the fire. And so sometimes Hugh comes to me and he says, hey, have you seen this video of a cat falling off a counter? Because cats, by the way, they fall off stuff a whole lot, and it's just funny every time they do it. And I'll take some time to sit there and watch. Yeah, I know, you're the man. What are you controlling the world? Whatever. Sometimes you just gotta watch cat videos on YouTube. And so when you're sitting there watching cat videos on YouTube and you're chuckling to yourself, and then a Norse god, small g, he's not really a god. Anyway, he pops in right beside you. It freaks you out. Okay, let's just say it'd freak anybody out. It usually it scares the bejeebus out of me. So anyway, Large Hadron Collider's coming online, so we'll shut that down. But apparently they're looking for an alternate way in, and I'm betting it goes through Iceland. Anyway, if you decide to check out the new Norse religion and you find yourself at a party and you're relaxed and have a good time, well then, you know, good for you. The world's a tough place. I mean, it really is. And things that decompress people, that's usually a pretty good idea. Not all the time, but usually a pretty good idea. So, to that end, we in the Illuminati would invite you to walk outside your house or your apartment or wherever you go, and you look up in the sky and see those chemtrails blazing up there. And you know what we would like you to do? We would like you to relax and breathe deeply.